Man, whose phone is that?
All right. So back to our regular programming. Bill, we just talking about
All right, we did the Colts and the Falcons. That's enough,
right,
enough for
so-
them.
Yeah, you got that right.
all right.
The Browns and the Jets.
That one I had wrong.
I think that was one of the very few I had right.
I think I took the Browns.
Yeah. Bill, you did get that one right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't believe in Dylan Gabriel. I just don't.
But
I believe in Myles Garrett when he throws me that frustration, like when he has a quarterback that he cannot win with.
I got it wrong.
He has a quarterback that he can't win with. So that's why I went with the Jets.
Yeah, I had it wrong.
Yeah, this is one of those that should have been moved to 2 weeks, but yeah, it landed on CBS somewhere.
All right, yeah. Now the next one I'm kind of upset about.
What, the Jags in Texas?
The Jaguars had this. I don't know how they tricked this up, and I watched the game, and they tricked this all the way up. They had this game well in hand.
Well, when you choke, when you lose a 19-point lead, going into the fourth quarter, and I didn't find this outside out for work, but yeah. So you have a backup quarterback who puts up 36 points. Come on, man! Like really?
Well, I'm glad I got that one right.
Yeah. So this is one of those picks that helped WD out too. That was one out of the 4 that helped him.
He had this game 29-10 into fourth quarter.
And they blew the lead. And it's almost every week now. You notice that there's always somebody that blows a double-digit lead now. Almost every week.
The coach just got there, so I gotta give him that 1 year pass. I don't want to call him for his job right now. But what does this say about Trevor Lawrence?
No, what does this say about their defense?
Oh, yeah, the defense.
Trevor Lawrence had nothing to do with the all those unanswered points.
He could have answered with some points in the fourth quarter. Got him in field goal range or something.
But like I said, you got to close the deal. You got to close the deal.
I mean,
especially when you up that.
Can we get some run the ball more? If you're up by 19, you should be running the football and letting the clock run.
The clock is your friend.
I don't get it, but
I had that wrong. Oh, and here's another one that I messed up on. A lot of people did. Bills and Dolphins. Okay.
Oh my God!
Come on, man. This makes no sense.
The Bills and the Dolphins. I don't know anybody. Did anybody pick the Dolphins to win?
Yeah, he did. WB did.
Was he the only one?
Out of the cast, yes.
Nah, he didn't get the 5 points though, did he?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No. Yeah, nobody got any bonus 5 points, but he did manage to get an extra 3 points because he had the most games correct at the end. Thanks to the Eagles winning on a missed field goal. So that got him over the top. But the Bills obviously they're not as good as you think they are. So you had an emotional win against KC, then you stuck it up by losing to the Dolphins. So now, which makes it even more comical, that win right there just saved McDaniel's job. He's off the leash.
No, he's not. They're still firing him at the end of the season. That isn't enough. They need to bleach this football team.
This will be one of those times where they may not let him go after all.
You know what's going to happen? You seen the movie? Yeah. I'm using the movie quote for this one.
Go ahead.
Yeah, breaking news. You must have seen the movie. But yeah. Shout out to you, Sonya. I love you, lady. Yeah, but I actually seen the movie. I actually seen this movie, Walking Tall, with The Rock, where he comes back to his home. He leaves, comes back to his hometown after being in, I guess, the army or something.
Yeah, and becomes a sheriff.
Yeah, he gets elected sheriff, and as soon as he said that, as soon as he gets out the squad car, looks at the whole staff and says, "You're all fired," and walked in the office. Yeah, that's what needs to happen in Miami. Whoever comes in Well, everybody from the coordinators down to the medical staff to the equipment manager, they all got to go. Reapply for this team needs to be bleached. I mean, they need to decide whether they're going to be teal green or not.
Oh.
Everything has to go from the Miami Dolphins. I mean, because one of the reasons why you keep a guy like Josh McDaniels around, the real reason why why Josh McDaniels is not going to get fired is because they don't have no one there that can take over. It's too many people doing bad jobs there. So there's no way you can make this look better. It's time for it to go. You're going to have some brain lapses like this because Buffalo is known to do that. They known to give up the ghost every now and then. You know, there's a reason why they've been to 4 NFC championship. 4 Super Bowls and hasn't won it yet.
Yeah, but Buffalo's got to be careful because if they lose a couple more, they may not be able to make the playoffs.
And the problem is with Buffalo, you can run the ball on them. If you run the ball on them, you control Josh Allen. Because now you control time possession and you score. Now you force him into more passing situations. And it gets away from a strength they have right now, and that is them running the football. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they gotta do something to show up their run defense, or else, they're still a playoff team, but they can't be had, and they can be had by the Dolphins.
Well,
all right.
Yeah. So
next one. Patriots and the Buccaneers.
I had that one wrong.
I think I had this one wrong too because I thought the Buccaneers was not going to let New England come in their house and do what they did, but this is a Buffalo Bills problem right here because Buffalo's not catching New England. New England Patriots is going to win this division. Not only did you see them in that game, but did you see them the other night?
Oh, shout out to Hopewell Zone, Travion Henderson, who scored not one,
not two, but 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns.
They're making the best out. They're using him at his best. He's a home run threat. He can run. He can catch. He's not. The problem is he's not an every down back.
He could be.
He could be. He ain't an every down back yet because he gets a lot of short runs, a lot of short yard gains. But then every now and then he'll break one. He's not a consistent. He doesn't hit the holes correctly consistently. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
But once he hit the holes correctly, oh yeah, he's.
Now, it's crazy having said that, because if you look at Travion stats, first 9 weeks, he only scored 1 touchdown. Within the last 5 days, he scored 5.
Now, one thing, yeah, that's right. And now, one thing I am concerned with him about.
Yes.
He got to start finding some softer places to land. He is not going to. We are the way he runs. He is trying to run you over. He will dip his head, and he will try to truck stick you like it is on Madden. That's not how you maintain a long career in the NFL. We all know that. You'll make a name for yourself real quick. But the shelf life on that is only a couple of years. We've all seen it. You gotta learn how to. You gotta learn some finesse. You gotta learn how to use that. Add some finesse to that speed of his, because he's got the talent. He's got the talent.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like I said, and people have asked, like, why it took him so long to finally unleash your potential.
Well, because Ramondre Stevenson is more of a complete back, but my problem with Ramondre Stevenson is he can't hold on to the football.
And that's the reason why you cut him.
And I kind of wish I did. I kind of wish I would have held on to him because running backs are at a premium.
Oh, who you telling?
Kind of wish I didn't, but knee jerk reactions, it happens.
Oh man,
but
I had that wrong.
And Buccaneers they just banged up. They got a squad too. Like if the Buccaneers could stay 100% healthy, Not even the Eagles could beat them. I will say that. If they could stay 100% healthy, yeah, I said it, Galloway, and I'm gonna tell you why. Baker Mayfield is the one team that Jalen Hurts has a problem with. Each time, and you can go to the stats. Each time the Eagles play the Buccaneers, win or lose, Baker Mayfield was a better quarterback.
Well, that's been since college.
Yeah, that's been since college. Baker Mayfield, when Baker Mayfield has his healthy, full complement of weapons, and I'm talking about offensive line included. Yeah, does us greasy. That's why I hate the Buccaneers. But the Buccaneers are not a healthy football team right now, so they can get got. Now, I would love to see the Eagles versus Buccaneers when both sides of the ball are healthy. Because I think the last time that happened, the Buccaneers won, but anyway. But last few times, either one side hasn't been healthy or the other side hasn't been healthy.
Or either side been healthy.
Yeah, but that's part of the game. Next.
Giants at the Bears.
I got that right.
So, I think we all mailed that one. I don't think nobody had the Giants.
Now, here's the fun part.
They almost lost that game.
And now that's another one, Bill, that they had a 10-point lead, fourth quarter. Oh, and Jackson Dart had to get taken out with a concussion. Again, for the fourth time in 9 weeks. So guess who happens to come in and try to save the day? An injured woman, Russell Wilson.
Oh, well, let's stop right here. And let's just, before we move on to the next game. I mean, what's understood ain't got to be said. Let's just address the real elephant in the room when it comes to this game. Fellas, Brian Daboll got fired.
Oh yeah.
Joe Schoen is still there. Joe Schoen is the guy that's going to pick the next head coach. Mm-hmm. Joe Schoen is responsible for trading Saquon and Daniel Jones to different teams, and those teams having instant success, it seems like. Yeah, that's Joe Schoen that did that. Joe Schoen has failed, pretty much, in my opinion, to draft a decent offensive lineman during his entire tenure.
Chip Kelly is going to be the new coach.
I would throw maybe two possible names. Either one of the names, don't be surprised if John Gruden shows up.
Yeah, I heard that, but I don't like that name.
Either that, or I'm not seeing it happening for Cliff Kingsbury.
No. Let me tell you.
How is it that the defensive coordinator for the Giants wasn't let go before Daboll? I mean, normally a head coach is allowed time to get rid of like a coordinator or two before they just, axe him. And being that the Giants have given up big leads in the last, 4 or 5 games, how is it that the D coordinator is still there?
You have to ask Joe Schoen that.
Well,
because I don't understand that either.
I don't understand that neither, but Brian Daboll cost them what? $150,000 for going under the tent.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of things that went wrong. Like you gave up 4. They should have been 6-4 at this point instead of 2-8. There were like 4 games. 2 of them that Russell Wilson was in. You lost with it.
Hey, not too hard on the Virginia guy.
I'm sorry. And people have actually said he may have played his way out of a possible Hall of Fame.
I don't think so.
I don't know, man.
You can't play yourself out if you got a ring.
It's just all the other accolades and stuff. I think he still gets in.
That would be the only reason how he'll get
but back
you talking like this man had one of the worst careers in the NFL just because he had a couple of bad seasons. Let's talk about the 9+ that he had in Seattle, where regardless of what he had, they was still one of the most feared teams to go and play against. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Nah, I'm gonna roll my on that one.
Let's not do that.
Put some respect on that man.
Let's not do that.
Like I said,
I'm not gonna sit here and let you do it. Regardless of how bad he played, guess what he is? He still act like a Virginia dude because he's getting $28 million regardless to play that bad.
And let's not act like for a decade that this man
was one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
None of all of our teams had a hard time beating him.
At one time.
He beat the Commanders, he beat the Eagles, he beat the Cowboys, beat the Giants repeatedly. So let's not. We really can't.
And how long ago was that?
Long enough we can't ignore.
Yeah,
we can't ignore it.
But
Now you look. He ain't doing no better, no worse than what Aaron Rodgers is doing right now. And they talking about him. They talking about Aaron Rodgers having a Hall of Fame career. They not taking that away from him.
And they got the both amount of Super Bowl wins. One.
Yeah.
And both of them has had at least one MVP. So, come on, it is what it is.
I mean, like I said, it's up for debate. He may still get in at the end of the day.
It ain't up for debate.
He's getting in.
But like I said, it's just sad to see how big of a downfall it has been ever since he left Seattle. You know, because ever since he threw the interception at the Super Bowl, he ain't been the same since. And that was in 2014.
Y'all blame Pete Carroll. I say he should have called an audible. But anyway, Ravens. Who had the Vikings and Ravens game?
I had the Ravens in that.
I think we had Baltimore.
Don't call the comeback. Then everybody says the Ravens have gotten healthy. They're gonna close this gap in the AFC North, and I can see
have. It's only a 1-game lead now.
They thought they was dead in the water.
Yeah. Like I said, we still got time to see how this plays out. Oh, but the next game, they're gonna trip up everybody except the WB. Cardinals not Cardinals. The Saints and the Panthers.
And I told the man to pick the Saints.
The week I did not pick the Saints, they won.
And I told WB to pick the Saints.
That's a bad thing.
The week I did not pick the Saints to because I know they was bound to upset somebody. The week I did not pick the Saints to upset someone.
Imagine if that was your crossover. The action would have worked. Imagine that.
This game don't like me.
What I told you. Kim came outside and he jinxed me. Because
it was definitely some bad juju in the air.
Oh yeah. Look.
You come out there, first thing you say, now Robot, you told him to go with the Saints. Now I wonder if it works in his favor.
You was burning sage, won't you, Calvin?
Oh,
you was burning sage, won't you?
Here's the thing.
Yeah, he was burning sage, bro. That's what that was.
You got a no-name quarterback. And it's almost like he gets his first win and whatnot. And now also, what I should have known was you came off an emotional win against one of the best teams in the NFC, and then you come home flat the next week. So that's something that you got to pay attention to. If you beat somebody who you weren't supposed to beat in the first place,
I do not trust the NFC South.
See, and this is one of those I said, do not jump on the Bryce bandwagon. Because he's not as good as you think he is.
Dude, man.
They had this dude up so
there's some bad juju in it. That was a juju game. That was the Saints put one on them rooks on them. That's what
I don't know what it was, but
they put a rook on for that game. They cursed them.
It's just sad how that turned out. I'm thinking, Carolina might, move the knee. Nope.
The NFC South, man, they nasty.